40 days and 40 nights he spent fasting. In his weakest moment, the devil came to tempt him. "Stones to bread," the devil said. "Man does not live on bread alone," he replied. "Throw yourself down," the devil said. "Do not put God to the test," he said. "Bow to me, own the world," the devil said. "Worship only God," he said. His friend was thrown in prison. He preached. He called new men to be fishers of men. He healed the sick. He blessed the poor in spirit, those who mourn, the meek, those who hunger, those who thirst, the merciful and the pure in heart, those who are persecuted and the insulted. He decided to have his shoulders shine a light upon the world, despite the moths that would be drawn to it to attack it. He came to fulfill the law. He taught us to live in love. He also loved his enemies, who would eventually press for his execution. Finally, his life of honor seemed to be at an end when he was arrested at Gethsemane, betrayed by one of his 12 he was. They came upon him with swords and clubs as if he was leading a rebellion. For the sake of the truth, he did not fight back. Even as he stood before the Sanhedrin, he did not resist. Abandoned by his closest of friends, he was alone and cold before a wicked court, yet he still held to the truth. Before Pilate he stood, yet he still held to the truth. Stripped and mocked by soldiers of this weak world, yet he still held to the truth. "Turn away," they say to the man who stands carrying 2 sticks of wood. They offered him wine mixed with gall at Golgotha that he refused after tasting it. They taunted, hated, and laughed at him. Yet he still held on to his love for us, for he loved us so much that he chose to die for us. People think that he was weak, but he could have destroyed us all at a moment's notice at any time. However, he said he loved us. To fulfill the prophecy of love he set down before us, he chose to be tortured and die on the cross for our sake. I choose honor. I choose death before dishonor.